For PNF cervical rotation, I like to do this exercise sitting down. It helps me to relax my upper body as much as I can. And when working with our shoulder and neck area, trying to work on the mobility, I like to be as relaxed as I can up there. What we're going to do is we're working on improving our mobility looking side to side. A lot of people are tight in that area and they're looking for different ways other than just holding stretches, for an extended period of time. They might not be seeing a lot of results from that. So what we do with PNF cervical rotation is we're going to I'm going to look to my left to start. So I'm going to look to my left as far as I can. Again, keeping all of this relaxed. I look as far as I can, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently place my right hand on the right side of my chin. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to rotate my head back to even. Okay, so I'm going to be pushing into my right hand. Okay, my right hand is not going to let me come back to neutral, so I'm going to imagine like I'm trying to push back. Okay, it doesn't have to be a hard push. We don't want to strain our necks doing this. Just a light push that you're able to feel, kind of this side of the neck activate as we're trying to rotate back to neutral. So again, what I do, nice and relaxed here, shoulder blades relaxed. I'm going to look to my left as far as I can. From that position, I put my right hand on the right side of my chin. I'm going to push into that right hand, trying to rotate back to a neutral position for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from that position, I'm going to use my right hand and try and push into a deeper stretch. And you can see there on the video, after that 5-second push, I was able to push back and actually rotate my head a little bit further. So what we're going to do is we're going to repeat that, trying to push ourselves a little bit further and further each time into cervical rotation. Again, key with this is we don't want to push as hard as we can. We might strain our neck that way. And we don't want to stretch too far. Okay, don't try to get a lot of range of motion on each push. Just try to get a little bit each time. It's probably not going to be a drastic difference, but over time as we do this, you should see that your ability to look over each shoulder should improve greatly because of this technique. What this technique does is essentially after activating our muscles and doing that isometric push back to a neutral position, after our muscles kind of turn off after that push, there's a brief time where the mobility of that actually improves. So that's why we want to take advantage by pushing deeper into that stretch during this exercise. So again, I'll do 3 sets really quick on my left side, just so you can kind of get an idea of how a full set will look. So I look as far as I can to my left. Okay, I take my right hand, I'm going to push into my right hand, trying to rotate back to center for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I push and hold that stretch a little bit more for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. I push into my hand for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. I try to push a little further into that stretch for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then my last one, I'm going to push into my hand for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then push deeper into that stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, you could probably notice while I was doing that each time I was able to push my head a little bit further looking over that left shoulder. So again, whatever sets or reps you're doing, get it done on one side, then flip over to the other. Or if you're comfortable, you can alternate side to side. Okay, I like to kind of get all my sets one way and then go the other way, really loosen up one side and then really loosen up the other. But again, like I said, for people that are kind of struggling with their mobility looking over their shoulders and aren't really seeing a lot of improvement from just holding that position, this could be a really good exercise to improve your cervical mobility in the rotational direction.